Welcome back to Investing Talk Podcast. Today, we're going to be looking at NIO, an electric vehicle company that's traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol NIO.
Right.
And they have a lot of potential, but the stock has been kind of a roller coaster.
Yeah, definitely a lot of volatility there.
So we brought in our market expert to kind of help us break it down.
Well, it's interesting with NIO because they're not just riding the EV wave. They're really trying to change things up a bit.
Okay, I like that. Change things up. What do you mean by that?
Well, first you got to look at the stock price. We saw it hit $8.05.
Wow.
And then it went all the way down to $3.61
Oh my God.
in just 1 year.
That's a lot.
It makes investors a little nervous.
For sure, because it could be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
What is causing it to go like that?
I think part of it is just because it's a fast-growing company, and the EV sector is changing so much.
Yeah.
You also have to think about things like the government and those EV tax credits and how that's changing, especially here in the U.S.
Yeah, because even though they mostly sell in China, it still affects them.
Yeah, exactly. Investors get nervous when the government changes things,
For sure.
and it makes the stock go up and down. But we should also look at how NIO is doing.
Okay.
So in Q3 of 2024, their earnings report showed revenue of 18.67 billion yuan,
Good.
which is about $2.66 billion in the U.S.
Okay, that's good.
It's good, but it's actually down 2.1% from last year.
Oh, so it's a little slower.
A little bit, yeah. But they sold a lot of vehicles in 2024.
Oh, really? How many?
222,000.
Wow.
That's 38% more than the year before.
So they're growing.
Yeah, especially in the luxury EV market in China, which is doing really well.
So that's interesting. Less revenue, but more vehicles.
It is interesting. NIO is putting a lot of money into research and development, and that costs a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they have a lot of competition from companies like Tesla and BYD.
Oh, yeah, big companies.
Plus, there's a bunch of new companies popping up all the time.
So it's not easy for them.
No, it's not. But you said they were changing things up. So how are they doing that?
Yeah.
Well, it's all about their battery swap technology and how they're building it out.
Okay.
They have more than 3,000 battery swap stations in China.
3,000?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I have heard about this, but why is that a big deal?
Well, think about it. One of the main reasons people don't buy electric vehicles is because they're worried about running out of power, especially on long trips.
Range anxiety.
Exactly. But with NIO's battery swap stations, you don't have to wait for hours to recharge.
That's so smart.
You can just swap your empty battery for a full one in just a few minutes.
So it's like a gas station, but for batteries?
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
It's a game changer. And it's especially important in China where people drive long distances.
That makes a lot of sense.
And they're not just stopping there. They want to change how people think about batteries altogether. Imagine if you didn't own the battery, but you just paid for a service that always kept you charged up.
Wow, that's like a whole new way of thinking about it.
Yeah, it is. And that's what makes NIO really stand out.
So they're thinking long term.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But what does this mean for investors?
Right.
We know the stock is up and down a lot. So what did the technical indicators say?
Yeah. NIO closed at $4.32 on January 8th, 2025, which is down 4.21% for the day.
Right.
So what does the technical analysis tell us?
Well, let's start with the simple moving averages. The 50-day average is at $4.71.2, and the 200-day average is at $4.79.705.
Okay.
And NIO is currently trading below both of those,
Uh-oh.
which is usually a bad sign.
So what else are we seeing?
The relative strength index, or RSI, is at about 44.87. This means that the stock isn't super oversold yet, but it's getting close.
So maybe it's a good time to buy for people who believe in NIO in the long term.
Maybe. But they should be okay with taking some risks.
Got it. What about the MESCD?
The moving average convergence divergence is negative right now at negative 0.08.
Okay.
So that also makes it look like the stock might go down.
So we're seeing mixed signals here.
We are. What are the experts saying about NIO's future?
Yeah, what do the analysts think?
Most of them say to hold the stock or maybe buy it if you're feeling risky.
Okay.
Their long-term price predictions are anywhere from $30 to $70 by 2029.
That's a big difference.
It is. It really depends on whether NIO can do what they say they're going to do.
Like beat the competition and make money.
Exactly. It's a tough market out there.
So NIO is doing some exciting things, but there are also challenges.
Yeah, that's investing for you.
It's exciting and risky, and you never know what's going to happen.
That's the truth.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back in a few minutes to talk more about NIO. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Investing Talk Podcast. You know, before the break, we were talking about NIO's big plans and how that's affecting their stock.
It's really interesting to see a company trying to change the game like that.
Yeah, and we can't forget about all the changes with the government and those EV tax credits.
Right.
NIO mainly sells in China, where the government is really helping electric vehicles grow.
Yeah.
But any changes in the U.S. market could still make investors nervous and affect NIO's stock price.
Yeah, that's true. Even though they're not selling cars here in the U.S. yet, what happens here still matters.
It really does.
Yeah.
Global markets are all connected. It's like one big game of chess.
I like that analogy.
Every move has an effect on everything else.
So back to NIO, we were talking about how many vehicles they're delivering and that huge network of battery swap stations.
Yeah, they're definitely doing things differently.
But are they doing the right things?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? Their battery swap technology is a big deal. It really sets them apart in the EV market.
Yeah, because they're solving a big problem for people who want to buy electric vehicles. Range anxiety.
Exactly. People don't want to worry about running out of power, especially on long trips.
Plus, it's just more convenient.
Absolutely. Who wants to wait around for hours at a charging station?
Not me.
When you could just swap your battery in a few minutes.
So NIO is thinking ahead.
Definitely. They're investing in the future of EVs.
But can they make money doing this?
That's the challenge a lot of growing companies face.
Right.
They need to keep investing in research and building those stations.
Yeah.
But they also need to become profitable.
And that's not easy.
No, it's not, especially with so much competition in the EV market.
You've got Tesla and BYD and all these new companies popping up.
Exactly. It puts a lot of pressure on prices, which makes it harder for NIO to make a good profit.
So it's like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place?
Kinda.
Yeah.
They need to stay competitive on price, but they also have high costs.
It's a tough situation.
And don't forget, NIO is listed on the New York Stock Exchange.
Right.
So they have to follow U.S. rules and regulations.
Even though they mostly operate in China.
Exactly. It adds another layer of complexity for investors.
So what would you say to someone thinking about investing in NIO?
I'd say think of it as a long-term investment. And remember that the EV market is up and down all the time.
Volatile.
Yes. Do your research and understand the risks and the potential rewards.
Good advice.
And be ready for a bumpy ride.
So don't just jump in because of the hype.
No, definitely not. And remember that NIO's success isn't guaranteed.
Right.
There are things they can't control, like those U.S. tax credits we talked about.
Yeah, anything that happens.
And that could affect the whole industry.
So even though they're focused on China, they're still part of a global market.
Exactly. And I think that's important for investors to remember no matter what they're investing in.
Yeah, you can't just look at a company by itself.
You have to look at the big picture.
So NIO has a lot of potential, but there are also a lot of question marks.
That's a good way to put it.
It's a high-risk, high-reward situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what makes investing so exciting.
We talked about those analyst predictions earlier, and they seem to be all over the place.
Yeah, some are really optimistic and some are more cautious.
What's the reason for that?
Well, the optimistic ones think NIO is going to be really successful.
Okay.
They think they'll be able to compete and grow and make a good profit.
Like becoming the next Tesla.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But the more cautious analysts are worried about all the uncertainty in the EV market.
Like what?
Will the U.S. keep those tax credits?
Yeah.
Would people still want to buy electric vehicles?
Right.
What if some new technology comes along and changes everything?
That's true. It's not just about NIO doing well.
It's about the whole market.
So it's a risk-reward situation.
That's investing in a nutshell. You're always weighing the potential gains against the potential losses.
So for people listening who are thinking about investing in NIO, what are the key things to remember?
First, do your research. Don't just believe the headlines or what the analysts say.
Right.
Really understand NIO's business, what they do well, what their weaknesses are, and how the market is changing.
What else?
Remember that the EV market can be really volatile, so be prepared for the stock price to go up and down.
So don't freak out if it drops.
No, this is a long-term game.
So be patient.
Exactly. And finally, have a plan before you invest.
Okay.
Know what you're trying to achieve, how much risk you're willing to take, and how long you want to invest for.
Good advice.
And never invest more than you can afford to lose.
And don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. Spread your investments around.
So will NIO be able to charge ahead and make a profit?
That's the big question.
Right.
And the answer is it depends.
On what?
On a lot of things.
Yeah.
NIO has the potential, the team and the ideas to become a big player in the global EV market.
Okay.
But they have a lot of competition. They have to deal with government regulations, and they need to keep innovating.
So it's a tough road ahead.
It is. But that's what makes it so interesting to watch.
It's a real-life business drama.
Exactly.
So what do you think, listeners? Do you think NIO has what it takes to become a leader in the electric vehicle market?
Let us know in the comments what you think.
So we've talked a lot about China, but NIO has also said they might try to sell in other countries.
Yeah, that makes sense. Any company that wants to be really successful needs to think globally.
Right. But why haven't they done it already? It seems like everyone wants electric vehicles these days.
Well, it's not as simple as it sounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every country has different rules and regulations.
Oh, okay.
Plus, NIO would need to build their brand in those new markets, figure out how to sell and deliver the cars, and maybe even change the cars themselves to fit what people want.
Makes sense.
So they're being careful and taking their time.
So it's more of a long-term plan.
Yeah, exactly. And those battery swap stations could be a big part of their global strategy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
It could really help them stand out, especially in places where there aren't a lot of charging stations or people just want to swap their battery quickly.
That's smart. So basically, NIO has a lot of good things going for them, like strong growth, cool technology, and a new way of thinking about infrastructure.
Yeah, for sure.
But they also have tough competition, and they need to start making a profit.
Right.
What do you think? Can they do it? Can they become a global leader in electric vehicles?
Well, it's hard to say for sure. They
Yeah.
have the potential, the people, and the ideas to make it happen.
Okay.
But the market is always changing, and it's hard to predict what will happen.
I guess that's what makes investing so interesting.
It really is. You have to look at the numbers, of course, but you also have to understand the company's story, their vision, and how well they can adapt to new challenges.
So it's not just about the data.
Right? It's about the whole picture.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot today. NIO's financials, their strategy, and the trends in the EV market. But ultimately, their success depends on so many things.
So what do you think, listeners? What's your take on NIO? Do you think they'll become a major player in the electric vehicle world?
Let us know in the comments. We're curious to hear your thoughts.
And if you enjoyed this episode of Investing Talk Podcast, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our future deep dives into the world of finance. Tell your friends, leave a review, and join us next time as we explore another exciting investment opportunity.
Until then, happy investing.